Today is my first morning. I'm going to Shanghai Disneyland. If you can tell, I'm just like a little bit excited. I'm not staying on property, sadly, so I have to take the metro for a ways to get there, and I'm still injured. My ankle, I will just chop the foot off if I need to. Like, this is the most important thing. It's a brand new park. Like, it's been open, I think maybe about 3 weeks. I was looking for tips last night and I couldn't find any tips because literally no one's been there. So my tips for you guys, I got you. I can't even, my emotions are on a different planet right now. So I just got to the ticketing area. The Shanghai Metro is so much easier than the Tokyo Metro, so I'm waiting for Shanghai.
Start out by getting yourself a guide map and a times guide available in a plethora of languages.
Okay, so when you enter this park, you don't actually enter through Main Street like you do in all the other Magic Kingdom type parks. You enter through an area called Mickey Avenue, and it is very, very cute, but I have to admit, I like my Main Street. It represents Walt, and it's just so classy, but Mickey Avenue is very cute. Okay, so right away I went and I got a fast pass for Soarin' over the world, or whatever it's called, because that one does not have a single rider line. I have a feeling it's going to be one of my favorite rides because I love Soarin' over California. If the rumors are true, this park has a whole bunch of single rider lines, which obviously I'm going to take advantage of, so we'll see. I'll let you know how that turns out.
One of my favorite things of the day was hearing classic songs and characters speaking in Mandarin.
So this castle is special. It doesn't have, it's not for one particular princess. It has little bits of each princess represented in it, and it's the biggest castle in all of the Disney parks, and there's an actual ride inside, which I'm going to go do right now. I'm so excited. Okay, so inside the castle, you walk through Snow White's story, and for one, it's really funny because Snow White is like speaking and singing in Mandarin, so that's cool, but also it's just really, really well done, and Snow White's my fave, as you can probably tell from my bow ears situation I have going on. So I love how appreciated she is in the Asian parks. Like, I feel like back home in America, no one likes Snow White, but she's my fave, so. Okay, so I'm heading to Tron now, which apparently has a single rider line. And I feel like Tron is kind of the most anticipated ride of this whole park. So I'm really excited. Apparently it's really, really good to ride at night, so I'm sure I'll try and ride it in the evening as well. But I'm going for it now. Y'all, Tron is legit. It's so good. No joke, it's probably one of the best coasters I've ever been on, which is saying a lot because I've been on a lot of really good coasters. It's amazing. The only reason I'm not going on it twice in a row is because it did slightly make me a tiny bit motion sick because you're sitting, you're kind of like laying down. So if you do tend to get motion sick, beware of that one. Just maybe wear some C-bands. That's what I'm gonna do next time. But it's so good.
Sadly, I couldn't capture just the unadulterated awesomeness of this ride, but you'll see me rave about it in just a minute. But until then, here's some Captain Jack speaking Chinese.
Pirates of the Caribbean! Ah! Oh my gosh! You guys, it is... I can't even express how amazing it is. It's really not much like any other Pirates of the Caribbean because it's just purely based off of the films, but it's so cool. They utilize huge screens and you're in a boat just like the other ones, but this time like the boats spin and they like change directions and you go backwards and it's crazy. Like I don't know how it works. But it's amazing. I'm gonna go on that one like 6 more times today. Yeah, that has just bumped into like one of my top Disney rides ever. I'm gonna have to like reassess all my Disney favorites after this park. This is incredible. So I had no idea that they had an entire Star Wars building. That was awesome. My brother-in-law is going to be very, very jealous of me right now. Sorry, Zachary. But I got to meet Kylo Ren and Darth Vader.
The main show at Shanghai Disneyland is Tarzan the Stunt Spectacular. This is a great show for English speakers because there's very little dialogue and just lots of acrobatics.
Soaring over California. May that rest in peace. It's an amazing ride. Soaring over the horizon. It was amazing. So good. Yeah, I would say if you're afraid of heights, then be a little careful with it. You might have to close your eyes at parts because it really feels like you're really, really high. I never really felt that in Soaring over California, but I felt it in this one. Yeah, be careful with that. But it's an amazing ride. So cool.
So unfortunately for me, I was there on a very rainy weekend and the parade kept getting canceled, so I only got to see it once. So I didn't get the best footage of it, but hopefully this will give you a little bit of a taste. One thing I loved about this park was how much Mulan was featured. When I worked in Hong Kong, many of my students didn't even know who she was, and come on, she's their princess. So I just loved how Shanghai seems to have really embraced and featured her.
Wonderland maze. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of the Tim Burton Alice Wonderland, sorry, so I prefer a more classic one, but it's fine. So they not only have a Star Wars thing, but they also have a Marvel thing. Like, what is this place? It's magical. I'm at Remys Patisserie. Remy is from Ratatouille, and I'm eating a salted caramel cookie. I'm eating here because my sister loves Ratatouille, so I'm eating here in honor of her. Mellors, I wish you were here with me, but you're not. I'm gonna eat my feelings, okay?
In the evening, I watched Ignite the Dream, which is the nightly fireworks show. So please just sit back and relax, enjoy the highlights.
Ready to load.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out gracegoesglobal.com.